Hi guys, my name is Frank Vanoni, and today I just want to talk about how I'm learning Japanese and actually how I started and why I wanted to learn Japanese. So to begin with, I'm not a polyglot whatsoever. I cannot speak Jap- Chinese, Spanish, Italian, French, Arabic, Russian, blah 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 blah. I cannot speak any languages except for English. But recently, well, actually a year ago, I wanted to learn Japanese, and I made it my mission to learn Japanese. But to begin with, why did I want to learn Japanese? I wanted to learn Japanese because I just love Japan altogether. I love the culture, the people, the architecture, and just everything that has to go with it. I love it. It's a great country, and Japanese is actually a great language to learn. I started off learning Japanese by a simple game on the computer known as Touhou. Touhou is a very famous game. It's a bullet hell type game that all you have to do is just shoot what's in front of you, and it's a great game. I love it. And to be honest, that's how I actually got started with Japanese learning. It's just by that game itself. Then, all of a sudden, as my summer went on in 11th grade, my friend told me about this one place in Edgewater, it's by New York. It's called Mitsuwa. At first, I didn't know what this place or what to expect of this place. I didn't even been to Edgewater altogether. So I asked my family if they can drive me down there. So they did, and I was in love with this place. I loved it so much. I love it how you can get the food, the grocery markets, the gift shops, the bookstore. Holy cow, do I love this place. It was a very cool place to be. So that's what really got me started, and really how it got me into Japan and Japanese learning and everything. That was, I think, the setting point. That and Toho, and just years of wanting to learn it. That's what really got me into learning Japanese. And I decided to say, okay, now it is time to learn Japanese. But first, how do I go about it? So I actually took my trusty little iPad here, and I decided to learn on my own. So at first, I needed to know of the alphabet, which is the hiragana, katakana. So I decided to get myself an app. It was $10, but trust me, it was worth that $10. It can actually really help you in the end, and really that's how it got me started learning Japanese. The app I'm gonna review today too. It's called Human Japanese. Human Japanese is a computer program, also an app that's on the iPad, the iPhone, the the Android phone, and tablet. I'm not sure about Windows, so don't ask me. But this is what really got me started learning Japanese. This is a great app because it really just talks about how why Japanese is great, how there's for numbers of one syllable sounds per language. It says that English has 8,000 while Japanese only has 110. Don't know, but it's a very interesting thing, and this app is very good. It first talks about the writing systems, how there's both hiragana, katakana, kanji, and romanji. Hopefully I just said that right. But anyway, we're going to talk about how this thing works. It's very good, this app, and to be honest, I love it. So to start with, you go into chapter 4. Even if you bought the demo version, first try that out. First try out the demo version before you actually go out and spend that $10, because it is a lot of money to spend $10. So first they get into this. Hopefully you can see. This is your alphabet right here. So hopefully I'm going to do this right. So they give you a nice little drawing of how to draw each individual alphabet. So at first, this is chapter 4. This is hiragana part 1. So they do that. They show you how to properly draw it and what to do and everything. You can see. Then they give you a little self quiz right here. So for example, let's click on this one, and it says ai, which means love. They have ai, ue, ua, sorry, ua, it's hard for me. It's my first video. So then they go on to the ka. From the ka. Sorry. Oops. Sorry about that. They go on to the ka. Then they talk about the tenten, where it turns into ga. And they give you another little soft quiz, and so on. So this app right now is very good. It teaches you properly of how to learn it. And all together, it takes about 2 to maybe 3 weeks to learn maybe one side of the alphabet, either hiragana or katakana. It took me about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to learn hiragana before I actually decided to do katakana. But at first it's challenging because it's something new, you don't know it, and just to remember all the strokes and everything, and how to write, se, so, shi, ra, ri, ya, like all that stuff. But then, once you get all that down, it gives you nice little cultural notes, which this app has a lot of cultural notes in it, and it's great. They talk about how Japan works, the country. It tells you about the ofuro, the trains, and everything. So now let's get into something. So this is chapter 6. This is greetings. This is what you also find in the demo version. So you have like Ohayo gozaimasu. They have it both Japanese, the Roman letters, the Romaji, and the meaning of it, and so on. And it just gives you a nice little basic introduction of just what to say. Then it gives you, whispers, non-whispers. It gives you more over here. Then as you further go down, go to, let's say, chapter 17. As you go down, it gives you just the kana. The only problem with this app is that there's no kanji at all, which I'm kind of a little upset about, but this is just for a pure beginner. It's a very, very a beginner-like app. It just helps you to get used to the kana before the kanji. They just released a new one now, which is Human Japanese Intermediate, where kanji comes in. I did not buy that app because I have other resources to work with. But for now, to be honest, I give this app, the Human Japanese app on the iPad, an 8 out of 10. It could be done a little bit better if it just had the kanji in it, but I see what it was trying to aim for. It was trying to aim for more towards the beginners. And that's really much it. And hopefully you can guys give me some advice. Click, maybe write a little description, just a little writing about how you learn Japanese in the bottom down there, the description. Maybe just talk about your adventures, or maybe how you can help me learning languages. Till then, I'll see you later, guys. Have fun and a great day.